My name's Aaron and I'm here with my local sporting hero Danny Crilly, doing my local sporting hero interview. Danny, thanks very much for coming down and getting involved with the Respect Project's local sporting hero programme. I'd like to start off by asking you a few questions about your childhood. So, where did you grow up and what was your childhood like?
Well, a very good childhood, as you probably know, but from experience, like I know you're my son, but I grew up in a mid-terraced house in O'Neill Avenue in the early 70s. There wasn't a lot of money, so and technology wasn't what it is now, so you spent your life on the street. So from early morning, you were out through the door and you came back when you were hungry. So that's the way it was. Youngsters nowadays, you can't get them out of the house. And I love that about being young. And I'd give anything to be back to those days.
What was your school life like?
If I'm being honest, I wasn't overly fussed on school. Now, I went to the Abbey Primary School, and it was good at times. Obviously, met all new friends and all, and growing up, it was good crack. But I just wasn't fussed on the schoolwork, and that probably showed in my results in the 11 plus, and I ended up going to St Joe's, which again is a good school, but it just wasn't for me school. And I went up through 5 years of school and then left and just got a trade at the joinery, so it didn't really annoy me much. It didn't affect me not having all the qualifications that I maybe should have had if I had a trade at school.
I'm aware you didn't start football until later in life. What other sports did you do when you were young?
Well, I wasn't into football when I was younger. I was more into athletics, and I was a member of the Shamrocks running team. So we used to go away a friend of mine, Glenn O'Flaherty, he was the one that took me down when I was about 11 years of age. So it was a matter of training maybe 2 nights a week and then away all day of a Sunday. So I really enjoyed it, and the difference between athletics and football was you won far more things at athletics. You won far more, like maybe a trophy, not every week, but most weeks you would win something, either a medal or a trophy, either a team event or an individual medal, so it was good. And I really enjoyed the athletics, and it carried on into my school years at St Joe's too, where I was on the athletics team right through from first year until fifth year. And that was a good outlet for me, getting away from my exams and my schoolwork, being part of the athletics team, you know.
Did you have any sporting heroes growing up, and why?
Well, as I say, I did follow football when I was younger. I was a Liverpool supporter all my life, and obviously the big footballer of that time was Kenny Dalglish. But my real sporting hero at that time was Sebastian Coe, and he was having an unbelievable time at athletics that time, winning the Olympics and World Championships, and his rivalry that he had with Steve Ovett really inspired me to be a runner then. So that's what I kept that going.
And how did you start playing football for Ballyholland?
Well, that happened when I was 19. I was serving my time in working with boys from South Armagh, and all they talked about was football. All day, all they talked about was football. So I says, well, I'm going to try this football, see what this hullabaloo's all about. So a few of my friends had played for Ballyholland, and I went up, and the first day I remember going, I couldn't even solo the ball, couldn't hand toe the ball. I was clean useless, didn't know what I was doing, but I had the fitness there from the athletics. After a wee while, it just came on leaps and bounds, and I really enjoyed it. So by 20 years of age, I was captain of the senior team, so I just progressed from there.
And who would you say is the best player you've ever played with, and why?
But I sort of knew that question was coming up, and I think it's going to be quite unfair. When I've played with so many good players over the years, I don't really want to name single one person out, because I've played with some wonderful players. Now, I could name a person who's the most skillful player I've played with, but that doesn't always get you through. Sometimes a man with a bit of guts, a bit of bravery, a brilliant save from a goalkeeper can pull you through. So I think it'd be wrong with me to name one player in particular, because I've played with so many good ones.
Tell me about some of the achievements in your sporting career.
Well, in playing for Ballyholland, I won 3 intermediate championships, 2 Division 2 titles and a Division 3 title, which was brilliant for us. And I think there's nothing better than winning things with your friends, because they are friends for life. I've quit playing with Ballyholland for a few years now, but I still socialise with all the boys in that team. They are friends for life, and I'll always feel as if that's the case, you know.
What was it like being a player for Cleary Celtic?
Well, I first started playing soccer was actually for a team called Bohemians. I was 20 years of age, and Mel Kane, a fellow who I ran about with at the time, asked me to join Bohemians, and I went down, and I hadn't really played soccer before. On the street, yes, up and down in the park, but that was it. But I hadn't played for a team competitively before. So I went it, and sort of it wasn't a really high standard in Caribbean League football, and took to it quite easily because the fitness was there, and I really enjoyed it then. So I played for a few years with Bohemians. Then I had to quit. I wasn't allowed to play soccer. I got on the county panel with the Down team, and they wouldn't allow us to play soccer, so I had to quit. So I had a spell of about a year where I had no soccer. Then I left the county panel of December 05 or 1995, sorry, and Cleary Celtic were short one day, and I was just in the pub having a pint with my mate, and they said they needed a goalkeeper. So I done nets for them that day, and that was December 95, and I'm still part of Cleary Celtic to this day.
And did you have any setbacks or injuries in your sporting career?
I did. I was 22 years of age playing for Bohemians, and I tore my cruciate ligament at 22 years of age. I was, yeah, and I was out of football for about a year. For Gaelic and soccer, it destroyed me. It was really hard coming back from it, and two operations later, I'm still feeling the effects of it today. But I still had a long career. Played with Ballyholland until I was 42, and Cleary Celtic till I was 47. So I can't complain too much.
Are you still involved with any sporting teams?
Oh yeah, I'm chairman of Cleary Celtic still, and I go to see them every week. And sometimes good, sometimes bad. But as they say, we're having our most successful spell at the moment. We have won 2 Mid-Ulster Shields. We've won the league. We've won all the domestic cups all in the last 4 or 5 years that I've been chairman, and it's the club's most successful period, and I'm really proud of that fact, that I'm still involved with the club after so many years, and I hope that's going to continue right through this year and for the years to come.
Do you have any further aspirations in sport?
Having managed Cleary Celtic at a time which I realised how hard a job that was, it was really tough. Management is hard, getting to learn to listen to excuses from players why they can't make training and stuff, and it's hard. Plus, when things aren't going right on the field, how do I fix this? Management was a real eye-opener for me. It was a big step up from playing, but I might see myself in future going and managing kids or something in the future.
What do you miss the most about sport?
Obviously playing. No matter how old you get, I go to every game and I kick every ball on the side of the field, and I hope that doesn't change, because I don't want to lose the hunger for the game. and that's what keeps me interested. I look forward to every game on a Saturday now. I look forward to going and watching Ballyholland at the Gaelic, so I hope that doesn't change. I just really miss playing, and I think any young fella who isn't injured should try and play sport as long as he can, because you're a long time quit. And I've always heard that old cliche, but it's so true.
Okay, and finally, if you could do it all again, is there anything you would do differently in your sporting career?
Big regret I have was not playing underage football. I see the way Martin has the Respect project going there, and I have two young sons playing with Marty a couple of days a week, and they just love it. And then I have them playing Gaelic too, and you're playing Gaelic, so it's a big regret that I have that I didn't play underage football. And I'm going to keep encouraging my children to stay at it even after they reach maturity. So that would be my big regret.
Alright, well, thank you for taking the time out for me to interview you, and I found your story very interesting.
No problem. Thank you.